Hey, this will be a video chart on WAMUQ, Washington Mutual Incorporated. Been following this one, and today my guess would be good news or something, but a very nice day for the chart and for everybody that's been kind of bottom fishing here. Looking here, you can see that basically anybody that had gotten in from late November, or excuse me, October to all the way in December to mid-December, had a chance, be taking some winnings off the table today. So a nice trade for all these people that got in this area. Of course, I've gotten a bunch of requests for it, so I want to get things updated, go over, where the chart stands now from a charting standpoint, and that way everybody will kind of be on the same page on that note. The first thing to point out today was, besides obviously the nice price action, but check out this volume bar right here. Huge volume, biggest we've seen in, let's shrink it up, since back here in about mid-September. And with this big volume, we had the big price action, and that's what you want to see when you get above average volume days. So what I'm going to do here is just kind of update supports, resistance levels, and then we'll kind of take it from there. But it was just good to see it finally start to be able to get above all these moving averages. It is above all the key ones now. It is no longer below any of them. We have this orange line here, which is the 200-day, the gray line, which is the 20, the red, the 10, and then this purple, the 50-day. And you can see that today was the time it crushed the 50-day. So now it's just a matter of having healthy pullbacks and consolidation, and holding strong by making higher lows. So that's where we'll start out. Let's just map out some of the support levels. The one pretty impressive level that it broke today was up over here at this level right here. I'll have to move that up. But if you look right here, we had a high right there of 17 and a half, and then a high there of basically 17 and a half there. And you can see that this was a pretty important resistance level. But that was broken today. What I'm going to do is leave this a skinny green because yes, it was broken, and yes, it was closed above, but you can see that it barely closed above it. So if it would hold, that'd be great, but if it doesn't, no need to freak out or panic. There's still plenty of other good supports beneath you. The next support, and this one's a little more crucial, is right here, looking at the high of this candle, which is at 15 cents. Once again, if this one fails, does that mean that the play's over and it's the end of the world? No, it doesn't, but it'd be ideally the one that you would like to see hold. The key support level that I'm looking at, and kind of what I'm going to call the must-hold one, is simply taken from grabbing a bunch of these lows over here. So it was a previous support, and then you can see this is pretty much where that gap close would be at too. So not coincidentally, but all these lows over here, and then a gap close. That's where I'm going to call this support level kind of the must-hold one, where I personally think it would need to hold on any sort of pullback. Because let's think about it. If the price were to fall from here all the way back down here, and if this was a true strong move here, people would be chomping at the bit to pick up shares, and that would prove to be a nice, healthy consolidation if it fell down there and you did find support. Ideally, healthier I think would be up here, but if the price does fall down here and does hold, the chart is still in play because you would still be putting in a higher low, and that's all that the chart needs to be concerned about. It's been putting in lower lows, and now if this is going to reverse around, we need to see it put in a higher low on any sort of pullback and consolidation. I don't know what the news was today. Let me get that out of there. I'm not sure what the news was today, but whatever it was, push it up, so maybe we'll see a continued increase. But the key thing right now to look at from a health standpoint is, how's it going to consolidate? Are things just going to crash right back down, or is this going to get some nice steady or sideways action before moving back up? As always, watch volume on any sort of pullback or sideways days. Nothing to panic about, but you will want to make sure that volume hopefully falls off. You don't want any huge sorts of volume bars over here that are all red because there's just a bunch of selling. Now, resistance wise, the next key resistance that I'm seeing here is going to be the low of this candle over here, which is also the high of some, right around this area. So this is right at about 20 cents, 20 and a half cents. I'm not going to map out any other resistance levels just because, this had such a big move today. I'm only going to take it one step at a time. Um, but just know that right around 20 to 20 and a half cents, that's going to be the next key support or resistance level. So that'll be the next battleground that the bulls need to get through. But all in all, not to state the obvious, a great day, and we'll see what tomorrow brings, and then next weekend's obviously a shortened week with the holiday and so forth. But overall, looking good and looking very strong. If there are any other questions on the chart, please shoot me a message. I'd also encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, we send a free ebook which has been getting good reviews, and then with your subscription you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from big boards up to penny stock or down to penny stocks. So there's good variety, something for everybody, and it's all free, so it's worth at least checking out. One more time, this was WAMUQ. Thanks for listening.